Hi first graders, today we're doing lesson 8.6. It is the last lesson in unit 8, and unit 8 is the last unit of study in our math expressions series. So congratulations, we've made it to the end of that. We also have quick quiz and fluency check today. First, mathematical practice we're going to look at, we're going to be comparing totals. We want to find out what two of these numbers, when we add them together, have a total less than 50, and which two numbers have a total greater than 50. Can you guess before we even start? Maybe some of you know about money and how much a quarter is worth. Maybe you can guess by looking at the numbers. So here we even have our comparison signs. We have 25 plus 23 is less than 50, and we have 25 plus 27 is greater than 50. Let's go through that really quick just to prove it. So we have 25 and 27. Add those up first and prove this one, see if that's right. Okay, we're going to do new group below, so 7 and 5 would be 12. 2 is in the ones place. We made a new 10, so that's going to go right here. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. So right now we're telling the truth here. 25 plus 27 is 52. 52 is greater than 50. Let's check the other one. And that would be 25 and 23. Okay, so 5 and 3 is 8. That doesn't make us a new 10, so leave that right there. And then we'll go 2 and 2 is 4. So we end up with 48 is less than 50, which is true. All right, so our question that we're trying to answer is, will you make a new 10? Okay, these are all horizontal. Let's stack them up in vertical form and see if we make a new 10. So we got 47 plus 23. This line means equals 7 and 3. Oh, yep, those are partners of 10. So yes, on this one we will be making a new 10. 0 ones and 1 10. 4 plus 2 is 6, and 1 more is 7. So we come up with 70. Let's try this one. 56 plus 5 equals 6 and 5. Oh, I just want to remind you really quick that the 5 is just ones. It has no 10, so that's why it gets lined up over here. And 6 and 5, yep, that makes us a new 10. Makes us 11, so we're going to put 1, 1, and 1, 10. 5 plus 1 is 6, 61. Okay, last one, 27, 71 equals 7 and 1 gives us how many? Yep, it's 8. That does not make us a new 10. So far we have yes, yes, and no, because 2 plus 7 is 9. Great job. Okay, we're going to head to our workbook page. It says use the pictures to solve and show your work. So this is page 345. We have to add how many potatoes we have for right now. So we got 49 potatoes in this bag, 47 in that bag. We're going to write that in vertical form. And I'm going to let you do the solving, because by now you're experts at this, right? Okay. 49 plus 47 equals your total number of potatoes right here. Okay, you can use any method you want to solve this. Show all totals, new group above, new group below, whatever you want. Sticks and circles, if you're at that point, whatever you want. Okay, same thing here. How many cartons of milk are there? We got 37 in here, 23 in here. If we're looking for all together, we got to add them up. 37 23 equals, put your answer in the unknown box. Okay, once you get that answer, that's going to help you with number 3. Because then it says 20 cartons of milk spill. Uh-oh. How many cartons of milk are there now? So you have to take this number and subtract 20 from that number and put how many cartons of milk there are now. Take your time, take this number, write it, minus 20, and find out how many cartons of milk. Then we're going to the back side. How many jars of honey are there? So this mathematical practice lesson shows you how math is used in everyday life and in simple things, even like going to the grocery store. How many jars of honey are there? So we got 23 in this one, 36 in this one. You're going to stack them up in vertical form, add them, and find the answer. Same thing with the jars of jam. 27 jars in this one, 34 jars in this one. Stack them up in vertical form and add them to find your answer. And last, number 6, we have compare the number of jars of honey to the number of jars of jam, and you're going to write it 2 ways. So what that's going to look like, you're going to take this number from jars of honey, put it here. You're going to take this number from jars of jam and put it here. You're going to use your symbols like this, greater than, less than, equal to. I'm sorry, less than, greater than, equal to. Those signs are going to go in the circle. And then you're going to switch those numbers around. So then the jam goes here, the honey goes here, and then I'm sure that will change your sign. So once you're finished with that, you have a little quick quiz to do. So some addition with 2-digit numbers. Solve with any method that you want for 1, 2, and 3. Numbers 4 and 5, you're going to be writing the vertical form, so stacking them on top of each other. Make sure that the ones column and the tens column line up, especially for this one. Last but not least, for your work today, you have a fluency check on the back. I can notice for these ones that you're looking for the total, as well as these ones. And here you're looking for the total too, but it's just on the other side. So don't get confused that the unknown box is on the left side. You're still looking for the total. So these are the partners, and this is your total. All right, great work today. See you back next time for the Unit 8 review and Unit 8 test.